Welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 23rd, 2025, we're analyzing Microsoft, MSFT, stock, covering both the recent news and the chart data. First, let's recap the news. Recent headlines show that Microsoft is facing some headwinds, including lowered price targets amid macro uncertainty and investor caution before the Q1 earnings report. We also see that investors are selling Microsoft stock on OpenAI news. Analysts' 12-month price forecasts average around $499, but we need to see how the stock reacts to the current market conditions. Now, let's switch over to the charts and see how these news events are reflected in the price action. Looking at the one-day chart, we can see a significant pullback in early April 2025, likely triggered by the news regarding OpenAI and lowered price targets. Zooming in on the one-hour chart, we can get a more granular view of the recent price movements. Notice the volatility around April 8th, coinciding with potential concerns over the OpenAI situation. We're currently seeing the price struggle to maintain above the $365 level. Now let's examine the 15-minute chart for even more detailed insights into short-term price action. This chart shows consolidation within a narrow range, suggesting indecision among traders. Key price levels to watch include the $350 support, which has been tested before, and the $370 resistance. A break below $350 could lead to further downside, potentially testing the $300 level as some analysts suggest. Conversely, a sustained move above $370 could signal a bullish reversal, potentially targeting the $400 level again. The Q1 earnings report will be a major catalyst. A positive report and outlook could send the stock higher, while a negative one could exacerbate the recent downtrend. Keep an eye on volume and any news related to OpenAI, as these will likely influence short-term price movements. To recap, Microsoft is facing some near-term challenges, but analysts remain largely bullish on the long-term potential. Important price levels include support at $350 and resistance at $370. The most likely scenario is continued volatility until the Q1 earnings report. If the earnings are weak, the stock could test the $300 range with a 60% chance. If the earnings surprise to the upside, a move back to $400 becomes much more probable with a 40% chance, especially if OpenAI news turns positive. A major reinvestment in AI infrastructure would strongly reinforce a bullish uptrend. Thanks for watching Explain the Charts.